Hi everyone, it's Tuesday, April 30th, 2019. I have a nice little letter here from Anthony Troy Williams from the SHU, S-H-U Special Housing Unit. It's dated 4/21/19. It's scanned and emailed to Rosie. It says, "Dear Rudy and Aaron, thanks for the card and the encouraging words that you all sent. It was greatly appreciated. I received a letter from Connie, and she said that you both were like family to her. She sent a picture of her and Randy Weaver and said that he doesn't live too far from them. Your labor of love have brought attention to my unlawful incarceration, and more people are reaching out to me because of the website that you all did on my behalf. As you already know, I have been placed in the SHU for allegedly threatening staff, which did not occur. They cited a recent email that I sent to Rosie telling her that the people at this facility who violated my rights, I will expose them through the news media and social media and put them in the poorhouse. They charged me with threatening bodily harm to staff, which is absurd because, for one, I didn't threaten bodily harm to anyone, and two, I can't read that word. Something wasn't even directed at any staff but a private email sent to Rosie. And three, making statements about exposing someone who is corrupt does not constitute threatening bodily harm. This is the same charges I was placed in the SHU for 62 days because of an email I sent to the warden notifying him that because they continue to violate my rights, whoever was tampering with my mail will get fired and could go to jail because it's a federal offense. The Anderson charged me, I can't read that word. Maybe it says warden. The warden, assistant warden maybe, charged me with threatening bodily harm to staff, which clearly was not the case. They now have refused to give me access to the law library and are preventing me daily access to my law work. I cannot make any phone calls, and they have sanctioned me and taken my email privileges for 90 days in conjunction with the 30 days of confinement. I have a court order which states they must give me access to my discovery, and the discovery electronic discovery computer for a minimum of 2 hours per day, and they have completely disregarded the court order. I filed a motion for order to show cause to bring this to the attention of the court, but if it is not in Judge Palugi's courtroom, the other judges like Kashubi, Kabashi, and Mansfield will not issue an injunction against this facility. I filed a motion for suppression and evidentiary hearing, and pseudo-judge Kobayashi set the deadline for the government to respond by April 4th. The government failed to respond and filed for an extension of time on April 5th to be given 3 more weeks to respond, according to the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, Rule 12B3, you must ask for an extension before the deadline. I filed a motion in opposition to the extension, outlining the court rules and the prejudice it would cause to me. Of course, Kaboshi granted the extension, even though she knew by law that she was supposed to deny their request for extension and grant me the relief sought in my motion. She set the hearing for May 10th, 2019. If she follows the law, then I could be released next month with all charges dismissed. I have enclosed with this letter the following. 1. My letter to Florida Financial Regulation Office. 2. Florida Office of Financial Regulations response. 3. Letter I sent to Rosie to send to Hawaii State Bar. 4. Hawaii State Bar's response. 5. Certified mail return receipt that Hawaii Bar signed for. 6. State Bar of California letter to me, 4 pages. 7. My first response dated September 26th, 2016, 4 pages. That was 3 years ago. My follow-up response dated November 8th, 2016. Again, almost 3 years ago. Letter from William Wagner, TV producer, to judge to record my trial. 10. Letter from that greedy black lawyer Jeremy Gordon to one of the inmates. 11. Picture of one of my common law grand juries in Florida. I'm third one from the left. 12. My private attorney general ID that I fly with. 13. Denying request order by Judge Siegel to prevent me from having physical access to the law library in Florida. It's 4 pages, which is illegal. 14. Order of Kobayashi granting the government an extension of time to answer my suppression motion when she knew she was supposed to deny it. 2 pages. 15. Preface of the Scriptures, Bible. 5 pages. Please make a copy and mail back to me, or scan and email to Rosie and have her print and mail to me. Since you are part of the media, when you mail any correspondence from Year of Jubilee, print on the front of the envelope, special mail, open only in the presence of inmate. This ensures that they here have to log the mail and can only open it in my presence. If you can, please download the page on the website you set up for me so that I can present this information at my trial. Label the CD Discovery Disc-USA versus Williams. Let me know how much it costs for the discs so that I can reimburse you. Also, please make sure the files that are of audio and video are Microsoft Windows compatible so that I can access them on the eDiscovery computer. Yours in Yeshua, Brother Anthony. Please keep Anthony in your prayers. He has not been convicted of anything here, and he's being held against his will, and that's not right. And I have good news in Texas today. They actually passed a law that will punish police and prosecutors for withholding exculpatory evidence, which is evidence that will prove that the defendant is not guilty. Can you believe that we actually have to pass a law for people to tell the truth? It's insane. Anyway, we really appreciate your prayers for Anthony in the SHU. It's got to be tough down there. I know it's not fair. And please write to him and send him some scripture and some encouraging words. Thank you for your time. Good night.